And we have Roger Wallace in with us once again. Roger, always good to see you. First of all, I want to say you've almost been a truth sayer about this team for a really long time. You've been telling us, like, hey, there's a winning streak, but I feel like everything has come with a comma, but, and then we get to Friday, and then we get to Saturday. We saw what happened with Texas A&M in College Station there. Your overall take about where this team is, or are you excited for where this team is right now after that win in College Station, or are you still kind of, doing the cautionary, let's wait and see?
Well, I think we're to the point now with two games where if they win at Arkansas, to me, that's a huge upset.
Yeah.
So we start there, and then vice versa. If they lose at home to Oklahoma, that's a really bad loss, and then it's on to Nashville in the tournament. But they did it again Saturday. This team, and I think we've got some sound with Sean Miller coming up, but don't assume with them because they'll surprise you in a lot of different ways. Not only good sometimes and bad sometimes, and we saw that Florida game just get away from them in a blink of an eye at Moody Center. I mean, they had the lead with about 7 minutes to go, and all of a sudden they're getting blown out of their own building. So you figure, okay, you're going A&M. They're playing pretty well. It's at home. We know what the Aggies think of Texas. Chance to sweep them, all that stuff, and find a way.
I think we had Noah on Thursday, and outside of him bashing
I was cringe when you say that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
What's going to follow?
Well, I think he said on Thursday.
He was well behaved.
Yeah, he was well behaved. I think he gave us one bad thing about the Terps.
Oh, yeah.
He's
but
usually good for
that's
two.
that's a constant.
Yeah, that is a constant.
This is not Big Ten plus.
Yeah, exactly. But I think he challenged Tremont Mark after the prior few games ahead of this game against Texas A&M because, as you both have mentioned all year, can't just be Dalen Swain doing all of the scoring. How impressed were you with Tremont Mark on the road at Texas A&M?
Well, I've got a little higher regard for Tremont Mark than Noah does, but the fact that he has hit big shots in big games, he did it last year too.
Yeah.
It's just he came in with credentials, and I think that's one of the problems with the portal, is you see the numbers they come in with, and you automatically expect those numbers or more at the new place. And, he was on the Final Four team at Arkansas, or at Houston, rather. He was at Arkansas. And so you automatically assume, and, his game is one when he's not playing well, you kind of wonder, okay, what's the deal with this guy? But, man, he's been a big shot maker for this team this year when you think about where they are and what he has meant to the team. Yeah, Swain has been huge. Pope has had his moments. Vokatitis certainly has been steady for the most part. But when they want a big bucket, Tremont Mark's hit just about as many as anybody. And yeah, huge to go over. And he did it to A&M in Austin last year. He hit a buzzer beater. And then he hit that big corner three in College Station on Saturdays. So I think his demeanor maybe gets a lot of people curious. He kind of is expressionless, and, he's not flashy. And so, I mean, he's been huge for Texas. And that's one of the nicer things Noah has said.
Well, he did also, correct me if I'm wrong, he did also say they'd be in the tournament if they won that game.
Yeah. He thought
I thought that was a little bit generous.
I'd have to agree. I mean, now you're guaranteed 500.
Yeah.
You get another road win, and this conference isn't what it was last year, but we're not asking 6-win teams to get in like last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree. I think they're in. If they lose bad at Arkansas and lose at home, they probably move to either first four byes or last four byes, or the first four in Dayton. Mm-hmm. But even then, I mean, they're off of all that right now.
Right.
And so we'll see. And we don't know what weight they put on Nashville. I think that got them in last year, beating A&M last year in Nashville. But I would think when you look at that resume for Texas, and granted the non-conference, they missed most of their opportunities. There weren't many. The big one was Arizona State. Mm-hmm. And they came back and they beat NC State in the same field in Maui, so that's kind of a push. Got beat bad at home by Connecticut, or on the road rather, and then obviously the Virginia game, but Virginia's pretty good. So, it comes down to what did they do in the SEC.
Right, and like you said, last year basically got them in. Now they got a chance to do it once again. We heard from Sean Miller, who's always usually good for a good soundbite, especially after losses, but he got the win on Saturday.
If you followed us, not that we're the greatest team in the world, but just when you think we hit that losing pocket where, they're going to lose 4 in a row, 6 in a row, 5 in a row, we have found a way out of that. And we've really done that from late November. And I think it talks about the resiliency of the group, the guys continuing to work between games, which is not easy, and knowing that they're playing for a lot, both individually and collectively. So tonight is another example of our team that, they're going to lose 2, 3 in a row, and then they go to Arkansas next. Wow, tough stretch. But, we found a way to be able to get back on the winning side of the ledger. And I think that's the older players on our team and our guys. You have to give them credit in terms of the resiliency of our team.
So Texas will face Arkansas this week, and that win will definitely solidify their chances in the NCAA tournament. Let's flip over to the women's side. I know you're in Tuscaloosa.
Can I say one thing,
Yes,
guys?
sure.
Patrick, is that proof that he watches us? I mean, isn't that exactly what we were talking about on Monday last week?
Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly.
Is that, okay, they lost that game to over the weekend, and, Florida, lose to Florida, and here we go.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
somehow